Another example, how to solve an equation. This has a lot of the mechanics. We see a lot of distributing in here. We see a fraction being distributed across a set of parentheses. So we'll start with that. When I multiply, because these are multiples of the denominator, I can divide then multiply. Example, 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So I can write this as minus 10. The plus 3 comes straight down as it was not part of the parentheses. As I move to the right side of the equation, I distribute this 2 across. 2 times 5x, 10x. 2 times negative 3 produces negative 6. And likewise, I'll bring this negative 1 down as it wasn't part of the parenthesis. Again, I want to simplify before I move forward, so I'm going to combine like terms. On the left-hand side, I just have this one variable, so I'll say 4x. Negative 10 and positive 3 can be combined to be negative 7. On the right side of the equation, I just have one variable, so I write 10x. Negative 6, negative 1 is negative 7. As I solve this, I want to move the smaller coefficient, so I'll move this 4x over to the right and this negative 7 over to the left. You can write this as negative 7 plus 7. Remember, original term written first, migrating term written second, change its sign. 10x, original term written first, migrating term, 4x comes over as negative 4x. And now I simplify. 0 equals 6x. Sometimes students confuse this answer here. As I solve this, this is not an empty set, this is not an all reals. I definitely have a variable. With the previous ideas, in order to have all reals, your variable had to drop out. It had to have a true statement. To have empty set, your variable had to drop out, it had to have a false statement. This is a statement that's yet to be solved. I can still figure out what x is because I have an x here. I can divide by 6, I can divide by 6, and I get this real answer of x equal 0. That's known as a unique solution. That means that 0 will solve the original equation. If I plug 0 in for x, that's what makes this true. It's the only value that makes it true. There's no difference between this and say something that said x equals 1 1/3 or x equals negative 5. Those are considered unique solutions to equations. For this particular problem, x equals 0 is the only solution that makes that work.